Still, by the way, till the day of now, I barely have discharge. This was a very clear pregnancy symptom in my first pregnancy, and this time around I had it again. Yeah, my boobs. My boobs. Hello YouTube, thank you so much for watching this video. You now know that I am pregnant, and this time around we did not have to try for a year with infertility treatments, but I got pregnant by accident. So I was not symptom spotting, but I did notice some things. And as soon as I found out that I got 2 lines, I put all my symptoms in my notes, and I am now very ready to tell them. I'm going to talk in DPO, which means days past ovulation, because I know I ovulated that one day because we only had unprotected sex once, and I'm just gonna start counting that day as my ovulation day because my app was not right this time. So my first 4 to 5 DPO symptom was very low bloating. I'm not a person to be bloated a lot, and if I am bloated, I am like bloated for one day, not every day, and especially not waking up with a little bloat. Yes, I had a bloat waking up, and that was a very clear pregnancy symptom. So my implantation was at the same time after ovulation as I had in my first pregnancy. There I started noticing symptoms around 4 to 5 DPO as well. Next to that bloating, I felt stretching, pinching pains, but that got worse by the end of the 2-week wait. By the end of the 2-week wait, around 10, 12 DPO, I had this soft period pain. So I thought, I'm going to get my period because it feels like that, just a little bit less intense. But I didn't get my period, so yeah. Yes, this one is the one where I thought, oh my god, did we do it unsafely too close to my ovulation? Because I felt like I was getting a yeast infection, like a vaginal infection, you know, the ones, you know. This was a very clear pregnancy symptom in my first pregnancy, and this time around I had it again for only 2 days. So 2 days I felt like a hot, burning, itchy, painful vajay. The inside of my vajay was very sensitive. And yeah, only for 2 days, and it went away by itself without medication. And it's been years that I had a real yeast infection, so that was something else. Hunger and carbs. So the yeast infection was around day 7 DPO, 7 DPO-ish. I had the yeast infection feeling. Then I had hunger for carbs, especially. Like, I'm a person, I'm not really into a lot of carbs. I'm more into fats and protein, mostly fats. And now when I ate something, I craved carbs after it. Like, I really needed my carbohydrates, especially after like meals. Like, after a meal I was hungry like immediately again, while normally I can eat every 4 or 5 hours and that's fine. But now the hunger was real. Yes, another one that was pretty clear to me. I had yellowish discharge. I had this my whole pregnancy with IV. And not a lot of discharge, right? Normally between my ovulation and my menstruation, I have more discharge than what I had. So it did not have a lot, and it was yellowish. Not very bright yellow, but like a little yellow in there. Still, by the way, till the day of now, I barely have discharge, because other symptom videos say that if you are pregnant, you have a ton of discharge, and that's one of the first symptoms. For me, it's completely different. I barely have anything, so I'm very dry down there. Yeah, my boobs. I think this started as soon as yeast infection feeling, around 7 DPO. So the first thing I had was the low bloat at 4 DPO and the pinching feelings. I think that was implementation, and 7 DPO my boobs started getting heavier. And I'm a boob girl. I love some good boobs, and they were very small, and they started growing and feeling fuller, and I immediately felt it, because yeah, I feel my boobs a lot and I want them to be bigger, and then they felt bigger and I was like, what's this? So I added it to the symptoms. Sorry that I'm so weird, but it's just, yeah, me talking to a camera. I'm a bit extra, you know. So reflux, I have stomach acid. I have had that my whole life, so it's not different, but it got worse. So it got worse between, I think this started a little bit later, around 10 DPO. My stomach acid started to get a little bit worse and annoying, making me feel a little bit nauseous, but just because of the reflux. And as I said, from 10 DPO till I tested, which was 14 DPO, I had this menstruation period cramp feeling, but very lightly and not very intense. Even though I never have a high libido between my ovulation and my period, this time I really had very little libido, and that's actually till now the case. Sometimes I'm like 1 hour of the day I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling it, but then in general my libido is lower this time around. But with IV, I don't really remember how it was. I think my libido was higher, but you don't want to know that. I don't know. So those were the most important symptoms, and if you're watching this, I very much hope you are pregnant if you want to, and I very much hope you are not pregnant if you watch this and just you don't want to. One thing that was a very clear symptom with IV, and this time around this was not the case at all, were painful boobs. They just feel bigger and fuller. They are not painful this time, and I do not have pain while getting an orgasm, because that was also the case with my previous one, because it felt like a contraction, like a birth contraction when I orgasmed. And this time around I don't have that problem, so yeah, this might be interesting as well. So in the next video, is going to be a vlog, and after that I am going to show you our wedding and the gender, because we did a gender reveal on our wedding and it was very cute. So do we get 2 girls? Do we get a boy and a girl? Because yeah, we can't get 2 boys because yeah, Ivy is a girl. So okay, I will let you know. See you next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you had any of these symptoms, and comment down below if you want to be pregnant, and let me know if you're gonna test and what the test says. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Good luck.